Alright guys, welcome to another beer review, and it's going to be one of those beer reviews that is a beer review first, but it's a Clueless eating / Clueless eats video as well. So it's going to be about 40 minutes long, but yeah, and it doesn't help that I'm a little bit tipsy anyway. On the eve before I go and actually have to go to work, because when you're working from home, you don't really have to worry about like potential hangovers and that sort of stuff. But stupidly, I had a few beers tonight, mainly because my cousin was visiting, and I don't get to see him often, so I thought, it's his last night, having a few beers, I'll get in on that action. But unfortunately, even during lockdown, tomorrow, even though it's, well, mind you, it's only 11 o'clock, I'll have to be in the office. So I might be shitting water on work time. Anyway, being paid to shit. I think that's why I've set up an OnlyFans account anyway, but we won't go into that. So today we're having a look at the Heart of Ice, which is from Siren, and this is described as the modern lager. So let's have a look at this. With some very rare tank space in the brewery, humble brag, it would have been remiss of us not to advantage with a beautifully matured lager. All Bavarian hops and carefully selected malt combine into this crystal clean, crisp beer. It's a drink to be savoured, finishing with a light hoppy finish, 4.5% ABV. What makes it a modern lager? I don't know. We shall find out though. I'm a big fan of Siren, even though I missed out on their Barrister series this year. I think every few weeks they release a box of like curated beers that you can purchase, which sort of like kick-started my reappreciation of Siren, really, the last box that I had. Mainly because it had a can of the, it's not called, I think, Broken Dream is the sort of like standard coffee stout, breakfast stout. Shattered Dream. I only bought it because they had that, and a few of the beers that I've not had before, and then some of their like headliner beers, to quote a term from another brewery, which of course I did the Shattered Dream with my wonderful friend Rob from Hopscene. Yeah, I can't talk properly because I'm a little bit more pissed than I should have been. It's a school night, even though I had a can of Saturated in Strata, Steady Rolling Man, and then 3 cans of Tyskie, which is a good lager, by the way. So I thought I'd end the night on this, because once you're at this point, diarrhea is going to be diarrhea. Do you know what I mean? Unfortunately, it just means I have to have a diarrhea shit in work. But we've all been there, and you're not a real person if you're afraid of having a shit whilst you're working, because you get paid to excrete solids or liquids out of your rectum. So, winner winner, chicken dinner. Fucking Fortnite's ruined that phrase, hasn't it? But yeah, I'm a big fan of Siren, and yeah, they do some really good lagers, so I thought I would shoot this review. And of course, brand appropriate glassware that hasn't smashed. Anyway, picked this up from the House of Trembling Madness's webshop. Highly recommended you give them a go. If you can look past the £8 shipping, I think it changes by the weight of the beers, or the collective beers that you purchase. So the more you buy, I think the less, for the most part, you're going to pay for shipping. But yeah, next day delivery, cannot fault it. Will be buying again. Anyway, beer in the glass then. Annoying that it doesn't fill the glass, but hey ho. But yeah, crystal clear, lovely golden, ever so slightly amber. Look to it, crisp, not aggressive carbonation. There was like that initial like aggressive fizzle, but yeah, it just looks like a good can of lager. Head dissipated quite quickly, so you've just got a lining of a white head. So let's see what we get on the nose. Don't know what makes this a modern lager, by the way, because it actually sounds like a traditionally brewed lager, to be honest, from the description. It smells like a traditional lager. You get that sort of like damp, grassy, slightly herbal character, maybe a bit of like a pepperiness. It smells good though. Yeah, it's just like a standard lager aroma, to be honest. It's not dicking about with the style like, oh, let's aggressively hop it with Cryo, Citra, BBC, double dry hop lager. Fuck off. Nobody needs the double dry hop lager. But yeah, nice bready, biscuity aroma. Oh, smells good. I love a good lager, and this is smelling already like a good lager. So let's give it a taste. Cheers. It's just a really good Helles lager. It's got that sort of like crisp yet smooth mouthfeel to it. It's all about the malts. Bready, slightly, ever so slightly sweet biscuity malt. Then you get that herbal hop character. Crisp, clean. Yeah, it's tasting like a really good traditionally brewed lager. But I don't see what's modern about it. But then again, the idea of a modern lager frustrates me, because I've experienced it too often when breweries will brew a perfectly good lager, but they'll hop it to high heaven so it tastes like a shit pale ale. And it's like, just don't dick around the style. There's nothing wrong with brewing a good lager. And this is a really good standard. Nothing exciting, nothing too intriguing, but it's just a good lager. Good, sessionable, drinkable, quaffable lager. 4.5%. Hits the perfect sort of like ABV level. But yeah, even if you're like drinking this with like bottles of Paulaner, their Munich Helles, or Augustiner Lager Beer Hell, best beer in the world, don't care what anyone says, fuck you, you're wrong if you don't like that lager. That wasn't a dig at Adam, by the way, because I know he's not the biggest fan. I love Adam. He's a good person. But yeah, anyway, this is just a good lager. I don't know what's modern about it though. It would have done Siren a much bigger favour if they'd have just said Helles Lager on the label. What the fuck is modern about this? I don't fucking know. And going off what a modern interpretation of a lager is, it's like, let's put Citra in a lager. Do you know how many breweries could have had that like harvest of Citra hops, and you fucking spaffed it in a fucking hoppy lager that tastes like a shit pale ale. It's like, fuck off. But that on the same stretch, there's been a renaissance in just really nicely brewed lagers within the UK craft scene, where you pay maybe £1 to £2 more sometimes compared to their like traditional German or Czech counterparts. But yeah, this is nice. This is like 6-pack material. Do you know what I mean? It just irks me that they've labelled it as a modern lager. It just tastes like a really well brewed lager. Why would you put fucking trivial bullshit on the can? Do you know what I mean? Not that that's a diss to Siren, because I fucking love Siren. They're a really good brewery, who don't get the appreciation that they deserve. So, Siren, I love you guys. But yeah, I said this was going to be a sort of like Clueless eating review crossover. If I remember when I'm uploading it that there's a food element. So I picked these up recently. Snyder's of Hanover jalapeno pretzel pieces. And I've seen a few people saying that this is a really good beer snack. And I love a good snack to complement the beer that I'm drinking. See, now I was initially going to have these and pair them with like a slightly spicy IPA. Because I've been noticing a lot of spicy tones in some of the IPAs that I've been drinking recently. And I've already had a few of these. I love pretzels. I love like a proper pretzel. You put a bit of like... Listen, right, before we get into this. People in the UK, buy yourself some pretzels from Lidl, because I've yet to find somewhere that sells frozen full-size pretzels, but you get the fresh pretzels from the automated bakery section in Lidl, or Lidl, however you want to pronounce it. So buy yourself some pretzels, get yourself some Macadamia cheese and a bit of ham. Helps if it's that oh my god, what's that? What's that specific region of Germany that Lidl sell ham here in the UK? Brunswick. I think it's Brunswick. Buy yourself some Brunswick ham. All you need to do, get your pretzel, put your ham on the pretzel, put a slab or a slice, as it's commonly known, put a slice of Macadamia cheese on there, which you can buy sliced in Lidl. Then put yourself some like maybe some Italian herb mix on the top, maybe some pepper, and put a couple on a oven tray. Don't put your oven too high because you don't want to really like overcook it, but put them under just enough so the cheese is melted, but the like ham is sort of like curled up around the edges. Mate, best beer snack ever. Seriously. But yeah, Lidl, get yourself some pretzels from Lidl. I love pretzels. I usually avoid stuff like this because it annoys me when you get those Americanized pretzels that are like tiny and like they're covered in chocolate. It's like, what the fuck? Fuck off. But yeah, so I saw these in one of my local convenience stores, so I thought I'll pick them up. Let's give them a try. And they're really fucking tasty. They really, really are. The jalapeno adds a really nice flavour to them. So I thought, let's see what they're like with the beer, because scampi fries, probably, as I've just recently discovered, shoot me, here's my craft beer card, whatever. But scampi fries, for me, are like the ultimate beer compliment. I mean, I love a good cheese board. I love like rye bread, some spreads, chutneys and that sort of thing to go with the beers that I'm drinking. But a pack of scampi fries and any form of beer, mate, you're in for a treat. But I've seen a lot of people say that this is their like favourite sort of like beer snack. So I thought I'll pick them up. And they're really, really good. Not too spicy either. You actually taste like the pepper aspect. It's not like this sort of like it probably is with the ingredients, but it actually tastes like the actual pepper element of a jalapeno. Quite a natural tasting flavour. Oh, these are really fucking good. This is like opened my mind, really. So good. So, one of the best beers you can ever drink to pair with food is a good lager, because there's the stereotype of a lager and a curry for a reason. This video is a mess, but I don't care. Oh yeah. That's so good. That's a really good combination. That's a really, really good. The pretzels themselves, there's not too much heat. There's just like a stinging around your tongue. And the beer itself, it sort of like brings out the malts a little bit more. Like those like golden, like malty characters. Basically, I could get pissed and just eat any food and it tastes good. But this is a really good combination. And the jalapeno is starting to make me slobber a little bit, but I don't care. They're really fucking good. They are really good. This is a success. It really, really is. Usually when you eat and you're drinking, it just makes the beer like just generically bitter. But this is just working beautifully. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck me sideways, this is good. The heat and like the oils that you get from it, they're not affecting beer at all. Oh, this is good. This is really good. This is like this is a success story. It really, really is. Fuck me, man, that's good. What a combination. So, if you get yourself some Snyder's jalapeno pretzels and you've got a good lager, which is a really good lager, by the way. Cloud 9, mate. Get stuck in your teeth, then. I'm gonna feel like shit tomorrow, but I don't care. Anyway, so yeah, beer itself. I don't know if I rated it at the start. Probably didn't. I'd happily give that an 8 out of 10. Siren have done a really good stand-up job with that beer. I just don't know why it's referred to as a modern lager, because there's nothing modern about it. It's just a really well-brewed lager. Stop shying away from just having Hellas lager written on your can. Do you know what I mean? Cowards. Only joking. Massive fan of Siren. And yeah, these are like a go-to now for me. Fuck me, these are good. Are they better than Scampi fries though? There may be a video there. America's pretzel bakery since 1909. Not my favourite way to eat pretzels, but this is fucking good. This is a beer snack. This is like the epitome of beer snacks. I love that sting that you get in your mouth. It's just that perfect balance of like being hot but flavourful. Oh man, what a triumph. What a natural triumph. The last few like food pairings that I've done, they've like been, yeah, they're alright. They're alright, yeah, they're okay. Don't talk when you've got a piece of pretzel on your tongue, Peter. Very rude, I do apologise. But yeah, 10 out of 10 for the food pairing. And did I say 8.5 for the lager? I'm just pissed off they've labelled it as a modern lager. What the fuck's a modern lager? But yeah, Siren, love you buds. You brew some fantastic beers of varied styles. So Siren's webshop is going to be down below. Go check out the House of Tremble Madness as well if you want to get your last minute craft beer fix. £8 postage, don't fucking care. Don't fucking care. I can get beer next day. Why the fuck would I care? And yeah, a little bit pissed. Gonna regret this tomorrow. Jalapenos always give me the shits, but hey ho, it's a risk I'm willing to take. I'm like Rambo. Anyway, so yeah, if you've tried this beer, then let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. What's some of your favourite food pairings? Are you a fan of Snyder's of Hanover? If they want to sponsor me, they're more than welcome to. Because these are really fucking good. They really are. I'm going to buy a few more packs tomorrow. Because luckily, they're sold in the shop that is on the way to work. So I'll pick up like 3 packs of these. Oh, such a good beer snack. Such a really good beer snack. Fuck me sideways, that's good. Love it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm a fucking disgusting pig. I'm a little bit pissed, but you'll watch anyway. You fucking disgusting bastard. Sorry about that. But yeah. 11:30. Work tomorrow, but then I've got the weekend off. So anyway, cheers for watching, guys. You take care, stay safe, and yeah, any comments, please put them in the comments section of this video. See you guys later.